of a rant that I don't really talk about. And it's like, I don't really talk about this to people unless they ask, like, for advice. Staying in place and just expecting the world to be given to you, or just not doing anything to change your situation, or just thinking that the world is against you, things like that, because they all kind of connect. I have like a whole bunch of scrambled words on a piece of paper that don't really make any sense, but I don't know where this is gonna go. What I wrote was, everything will always be changing around you. Go with the flow because everything happens for a reason. Those two thoughts of everything will always be changing and everything happens for a reason, those two connect because change is supposed to happen. And if you're not comfortable with change, then you automatically are setting yourself up for failure. You have to go with the flow of things, one foot in front of the other. That really, whenever I'm in a rut or not in a good place, that saying always keeps me going and like makes me remember that everything will get better if you just take the right steps, if you just put one foot in front of the other, obviously connotating into steps and walking and moving forward with your life, never going back. Everything, this connects too. Everything happens for a reason. Just because one thing in your life doesn't go the way you want doesn't mean that other things aren't going to. It's just, everything changes, everything happens for a reason. Everything you need to do, well, not everything you need to do, everything that will happen, that needs to happen, will happen. Like, I don't get why people don't see it that way. And when you're not taking the right steps and you expect it to change for you, and I just don't get that. It's like, oh, I got a bad grade on a test. It's not my fault that I didn't get a good grade. It's my teacher's fault. The test was too hard. No, you could have made the test easier for yourself if you had studied. So next time, instead of just sitting on your ass, maybe you should fucking study. You know, I should probably follow this rule, but I don't. It's just whatever. I've been gone from YouTube. I hid all my videos because I didn't want anyone seeing them for almost 4 months. And it's because I was in a horrible place. And I got out of it and I was so happy. Then I went right back to that horrible place. And you know, I'm still kind of in it. Like, I'm not feeling the greatest like I was, but I'm taking the right steps this time because I know what I need to make myself happy. And it's not going back to what used to just make me so upset, and it's taking the right steps to make myself happy, like doing things I love, when before I didn't even have anything that I loved. I just sat in my room all day and cried, literally, for hours, and I wasn't doing anything to change that until I did change it by doing activities that I know I liked and finding even more activities that made me happy. And that got me out of my rut. Also, talking about my feelings with people, like, you can't keep things bottled up inside. That's like it's just a disaster in the making. I don't get how people do that, because it's never been me. I talk a lot, obviously, but it's just, is this,
Hey, oh, is it going? I don't know. This shit didn't focus the whole entire time. I'm sorry.
you gotta find what makes you happy, and you gotta build off of that. Don't take anyone's shit. Just, oh, this is a good, okay, staying in place also is talking about taking the right steps for you to move forward, about you Everything revolves around you. You gotta remember that. Don't go out of your way if it's gonna hurt you to make something else better for someone else. Don't put someone else. Ultimately, just be selfish. Just do what will benefit you. And you will find that that is the best way to live. I'm not saying being a fucking asshole. I'm saying put yourself first always. If someone's making you unhappy, why are you staying? Why are you sitting there? Why are you taking it? Stop taking it. It's not gonna be healthy for you. You will see that you become more self-conscious, that you don't stand up for yourself. It's just things, everything connects. If you're taking someone's shit, if you are letting someone walk over you, if you're just not surrounding yourself with people who make you better or make you feel better, just you can't stay in those relationships. Now, I know it's hard to drop people and I know it sucks, but you gotta do what's best for you because everything revolves around you. And right now, everything revolves around me. From my world, everything revolves around me. Not other people's world. I do not expect anyone to treat me like I treat myself. I fucking love myself. Actually, I take that back. I'm learning to love myself. I'm not there yet. I'm only 15 going on 16. Like, I'm not... It takes a long time to experience self-love. And even when you're little, like, you never think, oh, I love myself. Like, you start thinking that when you become a teenager, pretty much. And that's when you start battling with yourself and you have to start loving yourself then. And hopefully by the time you are an adult, you can say that you love yourself. I know many adults who can't say them about themselves, and they are just shells of people who are pathetic pretty much. Like, who wants to grow up to be like that? And most of the people who probably will watch this video are either my friends or teenagers. And my friends are teenagers, so it's like, it makes sense. Love yourself when you are a teenager. Learn about yourself when you are a teenager. Yeah, you're gonna change and things like that. But ultimately, this is your shell right now. You're gonna have changes in your life, but you're never gonna... You have all these bases of your personality. Like, my bases are, I'm artistic. I'm like, that's the only thing I'm good at is art, pretty much. Like, everything else I'm really bad at. But I'll always be artistic. Nothing's gonna change that. I'll always be funny. I know I'm funny. That's something I love about myself. And I'll be talkative. I'll be good at talking to people because I am talkative. Things like that. You gotta learn to appreciate the good qualities. Don't focus on the bad things, because if you focus on the bad things, then you're gonna get upset with the world and pretend like it's treating you bad when you're actually just treating the world bad, and it just comes back at you because it's just like not a domino. It's just like a circle. It's a constant cycle of, if you think the world is being mean to you, you're probably just being mean to the world. You got to put it in when you walk back. That doesn't just apply to people, it applies to everything. If there's a circumstance that doesn't go your way, next time, change it. It's not the world's fault that it's like that. And you have to realize it. I watch a lot of these videos where the people are just pretty much talking to a camera, but like their message really touches me. And I don't think this is gonna really do that for this video because no one's probably gonna watch it, but I'm making it for myself pretty much. If I'm ever in a place where I need to watch this again, I can. Or if you, whoever you are, you can watch it, or anyone who wants to watch it. I'm pathetic. But going back to what I was saying, you gotta... Everything happens for a reason. Everything will always be changing. And because everything is changing, you have to go with the flow and always move forward. You cannot go backwards. Backwards is not going with the flow. And You gotta appreciate yourself. Those are all really random topics, and I don't feel like this video is gonna make any sense when I rewatch it, but whatever. Maybe I should make topics on those topics, subtopics. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. God, I should take better notes next time. This is pathetic. It's upside down too, so you can't read it. But yeah, I literally just scribbled a bunch of words on a piece of paper that make no sense and they don't really connect. Just like this video. This video doesn't connect, but it kind of does at the same time. I think I'm gonna shut it down right now, but thanks for listening to me talk about nothing pretty much that doesn't make any sense, but maybe I'll make another video like this. Who knows? Knows. Okay, I drank too much coffee this morning, so a little bit jittery. Bye! Okay, that was hella weird, but like, loud music makes me think, and I totally remembered what I was gonna say. Shit from heaven, trunk so big, you could fit my reverend. Yeah.